So in your recent past, we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So here we have the Page of Swords. We have the Magician. We have Death. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Devil. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel as though this is someone you do have a connection with. And we have the Lovers. So this is someone, there is a soulmate. And there is a deep bond. There's a deep, there's like a deep connection between you and somebody. But I feel as though right now, you're not really speaking to one another, or you haven't been speaking to one another, because calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help to bring you together. So this tells me that we're speaking about somebody that you know, but you've kind of not been in contact with recently. And we have the Death card as well. So you may feel as though something's ended. You may feel as though something's finished with somebody that you love. The Death card can also speak about transformation. So maybe you're going through some transformation, or maybe the person that you're into is going through some kind of transformation. Things could have ended as well because of a third party situation. With the Three of Pentacles here, this does speak about someone having more than one option. So, you know, maybe you were seeing more than one person, maybe they were seeing more than one person. And even though there was this love here, I feel like things could have ended. So the Three of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Devil kind of tells me that, you know, someone had multiple people on the go here. So we could be speaking about a fellow Capricorn here with the Devil card. We could be speaking about a Gemini here with the Lovers, a Aquarius, again, Gemini or a Libra, or a Scorpio for some of you here with the Death card. So there is definitely some kind of transition that someone is going through, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpios are all about transition. So if you're dealing with that sign, their life basically, they go through so many transitions. So yeah, so either way, someone is trying to manifest some kind of change is what I feel like, you know, because we have this discontentment here. So someone's not happy, someone's looking for other opportunities here, and they're trying to make that happen. I feel as well, there could have been an argument, you know, maybe somebody tried to make this relationship work, but they were just kind of bombarded with, you know, argumentative behaviour. So, you know, texts and just kind of like verbal abuse sort of thing. So you might message them and then you might get like a negative response from them, or they might message you and you might give them a negative kind of response, you know, because there was something toxic about this relationship. And even though this person is a soulmate, people think sometimes that soulmate is this airy-fairy relationship where, you know, you just click and everything's kind of, you know, smooth running and, you know, like beautiful and all that. And sometimes it can be that, but a soulmate is someone that teaches you about yourself. So it's like someone that accepts you for who you are, someone that loves you, but at the same time, they're not going to tolerate any kind of bullshit, and you won't tolerate their bullshit, because it's like you look at one another and they see your potential, you see their potential, and you two kind of transform each other here, is what I feel like. So soulmate relationships, they can be difficult at times and they can go through phases as well. So I do feel as though lately, in terms of your job, maybe you guys have moved, or maybe you've started a new job, but this is some kind of change in your finances. And the Three of Pentacles for some of you could mean that you're working in a job where you're now working as part of a team for some of you. So let's take a look at your present. So we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Empress. So we could be dealing with someone that you have a child with. The Empress represents fertility, so, and a mother figure. So we could be dealing with someone that you have a child with, for some of you. So the unrequited love here could be just down to the fact that they feel as though they've been stabbed in the back, or you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, you know, because there has been a lot of toxic things going on in this relationship, you know, arguments, things like that. And again, it's all about transformation and things like that. So soulmate relationships, they're not always easy. So again, someone just feels like they've been stabbed in the back, or maybe you thought someone was your soulmate and maybe the attraction has kind of fizzled out, and either they're feeling hurt by it or you're feeling hurt by it. And now you're looking at your options here with the Seven of Cups. It's like now you're evaluating things and finding out what it is that you want. And maybe the purpose of this relationship was to make you think about what it is that you want, so that something better can come to you. And here with the Hanged Man as well, it's like you're being patient, you're thinking about things very, very carefully. And I do feel as though this has been like a learning process. And this has come up for a lot of signs for the month of October. It's all about learning. And sometimes when you do go through things that are difficult, these are the things that teach us the greatest lessons. And I feel this has happened for a lot of signs. For some of you, you could be finding out that you're pregnant, or there's something surrounding pregnancy here for some of you. Again, take what resonates with you. So in your future, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And here we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Hierophant. We have the Six of Wands. So in your career, you guys have been working really, really hard, and now things are starting to pay off for you throughout October. And some of you could get a new job where, you know, you've got some kind of status. So maybe you're a supervisor, maybe you're a manager. But I do feel as though there's like a new job that you've come into recently, or that will come to you, and it's going to bring you a lot of financial security. And with the Hierophant as well, I feel like this job that you're entering into, or you've just started working at, it's very secure. But I feel as though maybe there's a sense that you're not 100% happy in that job. So that's what I'm feeling for that. Work can kind of affect things as well. So in terms of love, there has been a bit of heartbreak, or there will be some kind of argument, some kind of bad air somewhere that needs to be cleared. But the advice is you need to talk about it. You need to tell this person, you're making me feel like this, or maybe you need to listen and let this person tell you how you've made them feel. Again, it's, you know, if you've done something wrong, or if this other person has done something wrong, you need to talk about it. You know, tell them, you've made me feel like this. You know, because with the Five of Cups, it's, you know, it's about sadness, and it's followed with the Three of Swords as well. So someone has hurt you deeply, and you need to tell them. Once you've aired it out, once you've told them, they can kind of recognize that, or you can recognize what you've done in a relationship for some of you, you know, because the Six of Wands is all about kind of recognition. So I feel like someone's going to have to recognize the hurt that they've caused somebody. And then once that happens, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So it's like speaking about it, dealing with the problems, and then that's followed by the Hierophant. So some of you could enter into a stable relationship. I do feel as though even though it's not been easy, this relationship definitely has a lot of potential. The Hierophant is all about stability. It can represent marriage. So for those of you that are going through a bad patch in your marriage, you need to work on it. You need to sit down, talk about it, and tell this person how they've affected you, especially if someone has been acting in a certain way. With the Seven of Swords energy here, I feel like someone's been like doing a lot of shady stuff and been trying to get away with things, and it's not good at all. And I do feel as though, to be honest, I feel like it's been quite bad. So again, talk about it. Maybe there has been some kind of affair that's happened. With the Two of Pentacles here, this person is kind of juggling more than one person or more than one thing, or maybe for some of you, maybe you're just overworking, and maybe your partner feels like you're paying more attention to your job than your relationship or your marriage. So you need to work on it, okay, Capricorn? You know, because I feel like someone has been very patient with you, or you've been very patient with somebody, but there is a lot of potential for success. Really, it just needs a lot of work, and it needs a lot of patience. So I don't feel as though it's over. So in your overall energy, we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So things are definitely getting better now, Capricorn, is what I feel like. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. We have Temperance. So things are balancing out, especially if you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Things are balancing out now. Or with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, things are balancing out. It doesn't have to be those signs, but I feel like, yeah, maybe it's a Sagittarius as well for some of you with the Temperance card. But either way, something is balancing out, and I feel like you are going to make an effort with this person, or they're going to make an effort with you. And I feel like this kind of effort is going to be of a financial matter. So either you're spending money on somebody, or they're spending a bit of money on you, or, you know, maybe they take you out and buy you something nice, or take you out for like dinner or something like that, to kind of balance things out, is what I feel like. So I think someone is going to try and make a bit of a effort with you, Capricorn. So where you will find yourself, you have pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. We have the Nine of Wands. So this is you definitely looking over your shoulder, or this could be your partner looking over their shoulder. You know, because if you are coming from an environment that has been toxic, where there has been a third party situation, I think it's going to cause someone to be a little bit guarded and to look over their shoulder and to be like, well, can I trust this person? But the situation is calling for you to have faith. So here we have the Page of Pentacles as well. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Cups. So someone is refusing to let go of the past, is what I feel like, and this could be what the red flag is. Someone here is being a bit too guarded. It could be you Capricorn, with the Page of Pentacles. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So if some of you are dealing with one of these signs, they're refusing to let go of the past here, and this is what the red flag is. So someone needs to let go of things that have happened, you know, because sometimes in order to move forward, you can't do that whilst you're carrying past things into a relationship that you're trying to build. So in your environment, you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And then we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have Judgment. So I do feel like someone actually comes to their senses throughout October. And I feel some kind of offer is definitely going to be made. Here with the Knight of Cups, this is someone making an offer. and this is some kind of celebration. So some of you could be getting engaged, or it's the start of a new relationship, or the start of a new phase in a relationship. And I feel like you will be spending a lot of time with your partner throughout October. So yeah, especially if you're dealing with a water sign, there's lots of water here. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, for those of you that are dealing with that kind of sign, this person is willing to give it another go, and they do really care about you. So with Judgment as well, so something that you thought was finished, it's coming back, it's resurfacing. So a relationship, it's not dead, it's not finished, it's not over, but there is a need to look at things from a different perspective. Also with the unrequited love, maybe someone has tried to push you away, or you've tried to push them away, but they can't get rid of their feelings, is what I feel like. And there's this kind of forgiveness that takes place. So in your hopes and fears, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands. So some of you want a deep, passionate relationship, but at the same time, you're trying to balance this passionate relationship with your job. So some of you are working really hard, or your partner is working really hard, and you're worried about how this is going to affect your relationship. Maybe some of you aren't working at the moment. Maybe some of you are kind of getting yourselves back on your feet financially. But at the same time, you want to spend money with your partner, or you want them to have that sense of security with you. So, but I feel as though you're okay financially. So I feel as though you're worried about how you spending a lot of time at work is impacting on your relationship for some of you, you know. But I do feel as though some of you just want to be happy, and I feel like you want to move forward, and you do have some kind of goal, you have some kind of vision of how you want things to be. And with the Nine of Cups, this is you trying to manifest what it is that you want. The Nine of Cups is all about emotional contentment. So I feel like a lot of you are really looking at your emotions in the month of October. And again, here we have a new start. So some of you are hoping for this new start with the Ace of Wands. And I feel as though if you are trying to make a new start, you very much have the drive, you have the ambition, you have the passion to make this happen. So in your outcome, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So either you're going to forgive someone, or they're going to forgive you for something. Maybe it's just really bad arguments. Maybe it's not a third party situation, or like an affair that has to be forgiven. Maybe it's just an argument, and you know, someone could have said some, you know, really out of order things, especially if you're dealing with a Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Here we have the Knight of Swords as well. So this can speak about someone having a really sharp tongue. Aries, Page of Wands. So if you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra that you've had an argument with, this argument is going to be forgiven, and it's going to be forgotten about. But this argument has taught this person something. And I don't feel it's you that's learned a lesson here. I feel as though it's the other person. They've learned something here. So yeah, so I do feel as though things are going to work out. Again, you have heart-to-heart conversations and give your relationship a chance. So it's all about moving forward. It's all about forgiveness and second chances is what I feel like. So someone is willing to give you a second chance here with Judgment. They've kind of made up their mind, and they're willing to make some kind of offer, and things are resurfacing, and there's a second chance is what I feel like. So I feel like it's a positive month, but you need to be honest. You need to tell this person if they've hurt you, and if you've hurt someone, you need to listen to them as well. But I do feel as though, yeah, it's all good. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it's all about moving forward from the past And I feel as though you're able to do that and the other person is able to do that. So I hope this reading made sense to you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a brilliant October, and I will see you for November's reading. Bye, Capricorn.